Now it's time for today's perspective on the programme, and today we're going to talk about really an art form that's been really championed now by the LGBTQ plus community that combines fashion, dance and self-expression. A growing phenomenon that has really hit the headlines here in France thanks to a television series that went behind the scenes of the genre. Vogue or voguing, it's a kind of modern house dance that developed from the Harlem ballroom scene of the 1960s, inspired by the poses of models in fashion magazines, notably Vogue, of course, from where the name comes. Also given a push, of course, thanks to the Madonna song of 1990. But with me here on set is Vinnie, known as the father of the House of Revlon, one of the around 30 houses of Vogue performance here in Paris. Great to have you with us, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
Before we talk, let's watch a quick clip. Wow, the energy there, and doing it in that suit as well. Can you imagine if you're doing that in the temperatures we've got at the moment? That would be very, very impressive. Explain to us then, in your words, exactly what voguing is.
Voguing is, to me, is liberation, is freedom, is expressing your femininity, your masculinity. It's you telling a story. You want to be a king, you are the king. You want to be the queen, you are the queen. You want to be a cat, you are the cat. So it's that with fashion.
Yeah. So what makes it different, would you say, then, to any other kind of dance?
I will say that out of every style that I've known and I've been dancing, I would say that voguing is different because it's more than just the dance. There's a story behind it, and also nobody looks better than us when we perform.
Yeah.
Because it's again, it's a combine between like dance and fashion. So you have to pay attention to the physicality of the movements, but also the look and the aesthetic and the storytelling. So because it's from us, like the LGBTQIA plus community, black and brown, we have a lot to say, and the body says a lot.
And watching some of the videos of you and your friends and colleagues doing it as well, the thing that I always notice is that thing where you sort of kind of fall backwards. I don't know
dip.
The dip. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what it's called. Where does that come from? Is there sort of a reason behind that? Or?
Yes. So pretty much to Vogue and to Vogue femme, you have to master the 5 elements of voguing, and dip is one of them. And pretty much when you tell a story, when you vogue, you're supposed to tell a story. The dip, that little drop, is the period of the sentences. So it's you dropping all your traumas, you leaving everything on the floor. And I know it's kind of like impressive, but it's not really how you fall. It's pretty much how you get up and tell another story.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine watching the pictures of you getting up afterwards as well. It's very much a community event, as you said.
Yeah.
It's something that you can do with others as well. Let's watch another clip, just show that. It's the energy that's amazing, isn't it? That you see in that room is very impressive. You mentioned earlier on where it came from. Tell us a bit about that. Where did this start?
So a little story. So it comes from the America, New York specifically. Everything's come from a pageant, drag queen pageant. And back in the days, in the 60s, those pageants was only won by white drag queens. So people of color, the drag queens and the femme queen equal trans women of colors, decided to create their own scene with their own rule, which is led to the ballroom scene, which is the universe. And in the universe, you have the ball. The ball is the place where the competition is going on. And in those competitions, you have voguing, which is one of the category, which is performance, and that's how this dance came about. Because at first, the first category of the ballroom scene was face art to sell, your face, put it in the spotlight and stuff, and etc. But like the dance part came after, and the first art of Vogue was the old way, then the new way, and then Vogue Femme, what we just saw.
And it's relatively new to Paris, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say voguing came in 2010 in Paris.
So it's incredible, isn't it? That just in 16 years, it's become such a phenomenon.
Yeah, they say that Paris now is the capital of voguing. I mean, we had the voguing at the Olympics 2 years ago, and that's the premiere ever. So it is quite special. And also, you have the movie called Paris is Burning. So to me, it's only right that we are the legacy and we are carrying the torch.
And it's gained such a phenomenon, hasn't it? It's had its own TV series. We had the director of that series, Amandine Gay, here on set with us about 6 months ago. And that presumably has also, attracted new followers, not just people who are watching it, but people who are taking part as well.
Definitely. The community expand also, and more than just people who come to walk balls, I would say you have a lot of spectators, because obviously we have shows like Ballroom Danser pour Exister, you have Legendary on HBO Max, Pose, and etc. So now a lot of people are aware of it and come to spectate, and then you have a lot of young kids that see us on social media, see us on TV, that want to be a part of. And we have international scenes across the world. I just left Asia. I was in Myanmar, I was in Korea, I was in Thailand, and everybody got a scene now. So it's spectacular.
You briefly referred to this earlier on, but on a personal level, how would you say it's kind of helped you? It seems to me that it's kind of very much become your identity in a way.
Yeah, because I'm the first European legend. So in the ballroom scene, you have status. And I became, in 2018, the first European legend, the voguing. So now I would say that voguing gave me the shield and the sword to fight the world outside. Because the ballroom scene is very for us, by us, and some people don't even know that this world exists, right? But in this world, you gain confidence, you gain, charisma also, and you feel safe. So you use everything that you've learned there to apply it in the real life.
So it's inspiring a lot of people as well to find their own sexuality and their own way of
Sexuality,
living.
identity. You just find yourself also. Like some people from the community, from the LGBTQA community, they ask questions about themselves, right? They feel like, maybe I'm weird, maybe I'm different, maybe I'm by myself, maybe I'm alone. And then when you realize that, bitch, you're not, and it's a whole community, you feel at home. And okay, now, bitch, I have my sister. Now, bitch, I have my brother. Now I have a house. And yes, I say bitch a lot.
Well, it's great to have you with us on the programme today. Thanks very much for coming in and talking to us about it. Vinii, the father of the House of Revlon, joining us here at France 24. Thanks very much once again.
Thank you.